care of the plumbing, heating, air, and septic. Metro Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Home services you can trust.
This time of year, we're all hopefully around for the holidays, enjoying the season with family and friends, and conversation flows easily, we hope. But for a lot of people, millions in fact out there, the struggle to hear can become increasingly strong as we get older. So lucky for us, Perry Ebell is back on the show. It's been a while, but he's here with Beltone. Good to see you.
Thanks, Julie.
And I stumbled right from the very beginning, because you know what you taught me a second ago? That within the hearing industry, you're seeing people come in younger and younger. So where I made it an age thing, that's not the case anymore, right?
No, it's not the case anymore at all. We're seeing people come in primarily because of earbuds, those kind of things, and wearing them at volumes of 80 or 100 decibels, listening to music. And so we're seeing people now in their late 30s, 40s come in with noise-related hearing loss. So mild loss, not necessarily significant, but it's there and it's affecting their life.
Okay, so there are a lot of things at play. I want to get back to the AirPods in a minute maybe, but with the mild hearing loss, you see these commercials on TV. It's a real thing out there now where you don't necessarily have to have a prescription for your hearing device. You can actually buy them over the counter at all the places where you think you could buy something over the counter, right?
Yeah, those rules just came in effect in October. So the FDA finally released the ability to buy hearing aids over the counter from places like CVS and Costco, and we have them here at Beltone. And it's nice. They're restricted, so they only cover a mild loss or a mild moderate loss. But it has dropped the cost down, where somebody before may have had to purchase hearing aids in the thousands of dollars. Now typically you can get over-the-counter hearing aids, good over-the-counter hearing aids, around $800, somewhere in that area. There are some that are advertised much less expensive, but they really don't do the job. And most of those hearing aids allow you to self-fit. You put them in, they have a function that says, okay, respond to these signals. It's like a self-test.
Yeah.
And they fit in, but again, they're limited in what they can do.
So I'm old school. So to me, even $800 or $900 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I would not want to spend that the wrong way. So it's like when we all got used to years ago going to the shoe store and you would just pick the box, right? As opposed to somebody fitting your foot, and you miss those days. If you're afraid to trust yourself with your own self-check, at Beltone, don't you have audiologists?
Yeah, we do have audiologists. In fact, if you want to get tested, there's no cost associated with getting tested when you come to Beltone. Especially if you're going to get, you think you might be able to wear an over-the-counter hearing aid, we're happy to test you. We want to make sure that you're paying a price that fits the problem, right? And so we offer that. And that's something you wouldn't get at a Costco or a CVS.
Okay, so you were telling me that if it's too late, somebody's watching this morning, they've already bought some at another place, and you're not really sure it's working properly, they can bring it to you at Beltone and you'll check it for them.
Yeah, a couple of things. One is they can certainly return them. You have typically, I think the law is 45 days to 60 days to return in most locations. Or you can bring them to Beltone. We're happy to look at it, test you, see if they're the right fit. And the other program we just started was that if you decide that they're just not right for you, your hearing loss is much greater, and we do some consultation on that. If you have the receipt that you paid for them, we're happy to take that money and apply it toward prescriptive hearing aids.
Okay, if that's what you should need.
If that's what you should need.
Now, you brought a little box.
Yeah,
with you.
so here is a pair of, these are...
Can I hold them?
Sure. Those are called Jabra Enhanced. They're made by our sister company. They're a very good set of over-the-counter hearing aids.
They're small.
They're small, and they're $7.99.
So are all over-the-counter hearing aids the same? You mentioned you can trade them in.
No, they're not. They're not. Some of them they're all digital technology. Some of them have very, very limited functionality to them. These ones actually have some function built into them. They'll do noise reduction, they'll do self-programming. And I think when you're in that price range, you're probably going to get a pretty good over-the-counter hearing aid.
Are most of these also programmable, if you will, with your phone?
Most of them are compatible with Bluetooth technology, so you can stream with them. the ones in that price range are certainly compatible with Bluetooth technology.
And this is available even now?
Even now, it's available
Okay.
now.
So there are so many Beltone locations. Perry just kind of comes on and talks about it in generality. You find the one that's closest to you. But if you would like to learn more, their location on Lee Highway would be happy to talk to you. 641-0454. BeltoneSouth.com is the website.
Yes.
And just remember, if you have a pair that you've purchased within the last 45 days and you're not happy with them, you can bring them to Beltone. They'll check it for you and then show you a remedy that best fits you.
Right.
Great
right.
talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thanks, Julie.